It's ushering up a demon, like as if it's a spider. Like this is why we're never allowed in the same room with each other for too long, because this happens. Oh god. Hey guys, we're back with episode 8.
Woo!
I don't even know how to start this episode
this week has been crazy.
I can't explain how
we survived the storm, though.
We survived the storm, the literal storm.
Storm, what was the name? Goretti?
Goretti.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just spill the tea straight away, because honestly, I'm just... Yeah. Like the last episode we spoke about, we couldn't record because of the snow.
Yeah.
Which I was talking to Andrew about this. I was like, I honestly feel like I'm being tested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being tested because at the moment I feel so manic. Like my brain is just so overwhelmed and done. I don't know what's happened in the past week.
It's the past few weeks. It's just been crazy.
I know. And then before all the storms, I had the fucking flu.
Yeah.
It just seems to be one thing after another.
Flu, then snow, then a storm.
Yeah.
What the fuck is next week?
I don't know.
Let's just not. Yeah, let's not think.
I don't
about that.
want to know right now.
It's supposed to be raining this a whole entire month.
Well, it's probably a flood then, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah.
But basically, if you guys don't know and you've been living in a hole, I guess some people like abroad probably wouldn't know about it. I don't know if it has been worldwide news.
I don't know, because it's mainly isolated in Cornwall, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so.
We're pretty tiny little. You might want to turn if you can actually turn the actual thing.
Oh. Well, that makes that a lot easier, doesn't it?
Ricky's just figuring out how to use her microphone after all of these weeks.
I had no idea it turned. Last week I was there trying to keep it in one position.
That's probably why your voice is always so low, because your microphone's always just...
Well, you learn something new every day.
Anyway, back to the story. So, yeah, we live in Cornwall, and we've had a red weather warning basically for wind on Thursday night, and all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
I feel bad because
it's actually level 1 hurricane force winds had. Yeah.
Well, I was sat here on the sofa talking to Andrew, and I was like, oh, this is a bit boring. Like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, because it was like yellow weather warning, and then I didn't even see it turn from yellow to amber. All I had was yellow to red.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've never seen a red weather warning down here.
No.
And then we had the email from the school saying you can pick your kids up early.
Yeah.
This is when I was sat in the car park at school.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, I'll go get him now, because it started to pick up a little bit. Wind's picking up at 4 o'clock, and I was like, right, let's get home. And then 6 o'clock happened, and I got the emergency alert on my phone.
Yeah, when did that came off? It scared the shit out of me.
I knew it was going to happen because my partner, like Nina, had already told me.
Right.
He was like, oh, it's just be warned, you probably will get one. And I was like, okay. 6 o'clock happened, and I got it. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe they're just being a bit over dramatic. It's windy, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, how I was wrong.
Yeah, I was literally, I think I egged the storm on, because I was literally sat here and I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be a bit more exciting than this. I thought I was going to see some stuff flying around. And then it got to like 9, 10 o'clock, and our windows started bowing inwards.
Mm.
And I was like, well, this is going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, me and Andrew went out and we went for a walk because we had no electric. And I tell you what, you wake up with no electric and not thinking about, like, we didn't expect there to be no electric in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, we thought there was
you went to bed with electric,
We went to bed with electric. We went to bed with power. Like, oh, we got away with it. And we woke up in the morning and there was no power. And we have a crawling baby. This baby's crawling and there's no light. And he woke up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, I think it was. And it was pitch black outside. No street lights, nothing. It was just darkness.
Oh.
And also, my phone didn't charge overnight. So I had like 10% battery on my phone. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. Luckily, I had like a solar panel, like hand crank radio thing, which had a torch in it. So I was like, I know where that is. I'll go get it in the dark, fumbling around. We took Malachi downstairs, lit some candles. I had to go heat his milk up on the stove in the dark with like a candle around me because we had like 2 candles at this time. And I was like, this is fun. Like, anyway, it got to the point where Malachi was getting really aggro because usually he watches Miss Rachel in the mornings. And she's like his best friend. And
we love Miss Rachel.
He has a very tight schedule. Malachi doesn't do well not being with his schedule.
Yeah.
He just turns into a demon baby. So we were like, right, let's just go out. Let's go out for a walk and see what's happened because I'm nosy and I like to see things.
Yeah.
The only fun thing was that the neighbour's fence had been ripped down. I say fun. I don't mean it isn't like fun, but like exciting.
The
like,
only thing that you could see.
I'm just a very like, I like drama.
But not when it's happening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm like, I will sit there with the popcorn, but I'm not going to get involved.
Yeah. So we went for a walk and there wasn't really a lot. And we were like, oh, that's fun. Let's go out for a drive because we have no power and I need coffee.
Yeah.
Like, I do not survive very well without coffee. I went for a drive and we literally got like 2 minutes up the road. There's a fucking giant tree in the road. like, I'm not talking like a small tree. I'm talking like a big tree. Like, it's going to take 2 days max, like a minimum to get that thing out. So we're like, right, let's go the other way. So we drove the other way. Tree in the road. We were like, we've got 2 other exits to civilization. And we found one, which was like, we didn't think it would actually be able to get there. But, I mean, there was a tree in the road technically. Well, it was a tree in a house. So luckily there was another exit from that village. But yeah, the main exit we usually would take, there's a tree in a house blocking the road. So we couldn't go that way either.
Yeah.
But that's basically my life. And then our electric came back on a day later. Was it a day later? Yeah, on Saturday. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, you got a Saturday evening, didn't you?
Yeah,
like,
it was like 36 hours without electric with the kids. Luckily, I only had the older ones for a little bit. And then I sent them off to their dads because he had power. So I was like, you guys go over there.
Yeah, you'll be warm. You can see.
We'll act like we're squatting on our house for a while. And 36 hours without power. Electric comes on at 1:00. And then we go to bed. And Andrew was like, well, let's just leave the dishes. We'll do them in the morning. It's fine. We have power now. Yeah, it was not a good idea. Because we woke up with no fucking power again.
Just don't go to bed.
Honestly. And then we were just like, so we woke up without power again for the 50,000th time, even though it was like the 3rd morning, but still. Got power a day later. I got it at like 6:00 last night. Honestly, no, it wasn't even 6:00, it was like 8. It was around 8:00 because Malachi was already in bed. Honestly, I just can't. If that happens again, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm actually at the point now of another thing happens, my shit is going to be lost. I'm not doing this anymore. So that's basically been my weekend.
Yeah.
Surviving this craziness. To be fair, we are very lucky.
Yeah.
We had gas. So we could heat stuff up.
Yeah, you're very lucky.
I know that some people, like Andrew's sister, was left without water for the whole time.
Oh, no.
And she was also left without electric for most of the time, and she didn't have gas. So she was pretty much screwed. She sent me a picture of her dinner, and she was like, I'm having crackers and cheese for dinner. And it was, and then the little nightlight was a little T-Rex nightlight that was like in the kitchen. It looked so depressing. So I'm lucky.
Yeah.
And like you're lucky you didn't lose power.
Yeah, I'm really lucky I didn't lose power. Although I thought I lost my roof.
Yeah.
It got to like after the emergency alarm, I was like, right, okay, I'm going to grab torches and candles. I'm going to have them all ready so that if the power goes, we're sorted. So I was going around doing that, and the gusts of wind were so strong I could actually feel my house shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual house moving underneath my feet, and I was like, this house is going to fall apart. Like, I'm going to be in a pile of rubble by the end of this. And I was freaking out because Nino was away. He was away for his work thing, like he has to do for his course.
Every time we talk, he's away.
So he was away for the whole time. And I phoned him up and I was like, I'm freaking out. Like, this house is shaking. And he was like, you'll be fine. Like, just calm down. And then I got off the phone to him and I was getting Enzo ready for bed. And then I heard like a really loud crack and rip. And I was like, oh no, what the hell is that? So I looked out the window. And as I opened up the curtain to look out the window, I just saw this, I don't even know what it was, but something falling from the roof.
Yeah.
Like massive, great big things like flying off the roof. It was almost as if like my neighbours had just chucked stuff out their window. And I was like, I phoned up my partner, I was like, I think the roof's come off. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, look on the camera, go back like 10 seconds and have a look. And he was like, right, okay, go upstairs into the bedroom, have a look. And I was like, I'm not going up there. What if I have no like roof? And he was like, just go upstairs and have a look, just make sure nothing's come away. And he was like, look out the bedroom windows as well, because our bedroom's like an attic room. So he was like, look out the bedroom windows, make sure that no tiles or anything has come off, and make sure it's all fine. Luckily for us, unfortunately for them, it was the neighbours.
But anyway, let's go off this topic because we've been talking about depressing stuff for a while now. And let's go on to today's episode.
Yeah. So last week we done 2 cursed objects, wasn't it? It was the painting and the diamond. So do you want to do yours or do you want me to do mine first?
I'll do mine.
Yeah, you go for it.
Yeah, so we've got 2 more cursed objects today. I've got one and Vicky's got one. So, all right, okay, so this one is the Chair of Death.
Oh,
yeah.
Sexy.
So this one is, I haven't read this one either. Like, this story is new to me, but it sounds fun.
It does sound fun.
Hopefully we can be a bit more upbeat now. I need to feel upbeat. Okay, so for this one, I don't know, what is it? We're heading to North Yorkshire, England. We're in England today.
Okay.
I mean, we're in England anyway, but we're not in Yorkshire. In 1702.
Oh, that's a while ago.
It was a long time ago.
Long time ago. Sorry, I what in my head now?
What?
High School Musical.
Let's just move past you. I'm done.
Right. That song is playing on repeat in my head now.
We're talking about a guy we're talking about a guy named Thomas Busby.
Busby?
Busby. I'm pretty sure it's Busby. It's Busby. Busby.
Busby.
Busby.
Okay.
It must be right.
Wow.
Okay. Now, Thomas was not a good guy. Okay. So we can be a little bit mean about this guy.
Okay, cool.
He was a thief, a drunkard, and he was in business with his father-in-law, Daniel Auty.
Auty.
Again, I don't know if that's
I don't know why I'm doing random accents.
It's Auty. Auty.
Auty.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. I find it really hard to think of the word if I'm not reading it.
This is why we're dyslexic and it's fun. I'm going to call him Auty. Let's just call him Daniel.
Yeah, let's do that. Makes it easier.
So they were basically running a coin counterfeiting ring.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Do you know that's why they had ridges on their coins?
Huh.
because when they were made of silver, people used to shave the silver off
Yeah.
and then melt it down and make more money. So that's why we now have the ridges on all of our coins.
That's interesting. A little fun fact.
Yeah.
So one night, Thomas comes home to find Daniel sitting in his favourite chair at a local inn. He's got a Sheldon
The audacity.
Sheldon's there. So they basically get into a massive blowout, partly about the business, partly because Daniel wanted his daughter to leave Thomas. So Thomas was seeing his daughter.
Oh. Well, it did say father-in-law.
That's very true. I didn't.
And back then it wouldn't be his son, because otherwise I don't think they would be alive.
I did not even put that together.
No.
Okay, so we've established that. Oh, this episode's going so well so far.
That's brilliant.
You guys are just along for the ride, honestly. This is just...
Yeah.
We don't know how this episode's going to go. So, Thomas loses his mind, kicks Daniel out, but he's not done.
Okay, hang on a minute. Which one's Daniel? Daniel's the dad.
Yeah.
The father-in-law.
Thomas is the
other guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thomas got mad at Daniel, kicks him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Later that night, he sneaks into Daniel's house and bludgeons him to death with a hammer.
Oh.
Shouldn't have sat in that seat. Seriously, this must have fucking triggered him.
You're in my spot.
So he was caught, obviously, and then sentenced to be hanged. Okay. But legend says that on his way to the gallows, he was allowed one last drink at his favourite pub. I mean, can you imagine? He was like, it's fucking murderers. Like, I'm going to come and sit in the pub for a while and have a drink.
Yeah. Excuse me, before you hang me, let's go have a pint.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we'll get you drunk enough that you will not take me to the gallows. You'll forget.
I just can't imagine being like, I want to go to the pub. I'll be like, no, I want to eat a load of food. I'm in a food coma, and then you can just hang me.
What would your last meal be?
I don't know. I've thought about this before, and I would have to decide on the day.
Yeah.
I can't. This is why I don't meal prep very often, because I will meal prep and then I won't want the food and I don't eat it.
I think mine would be pasarina, pilau rice, and lamb vindaloo with onion bhajis.
No, that would not be my...
I think I would have a full-on
The only
Indian
reason
buffet.
why I would do that is so when I shit myself after when I die, it stinks. That is the only...
It's not my problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not my problem. It's another fuck you.
That's the only reason why I would do it. Is to literally have a last fuck you to the person that has to
But the thing is, it has to be cooked right, because we only go to certain Indian restaurants.
Yeah.
Because some of them taste like a microwave meal.
Yeah, they do.
And some people are like, oh, I love it. I'm like, it tastes bland.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Go to an Indian restaurant that actually has flavour. So if they did that and they went to the wrong restaurant,
can you imagine? I
would be pissed.
That's why you come back to haunt them.
Yeah. I mean, I come back to haunt them anyway. If they're going to kill me, I'll come back. You're not going to get rid of me that easily.
Right. As he stood up to go to his death, he looked at his chair and shouted, "May sudden death come to anyone who dares to sit in my chair." Oh. I'm pretty sure this guy's autistic.
And do you think he's peeing on it to mark his territory like a dog? You know how dogs are like, that's mine.
Yeah. I'm
going to pee on it. Is he doing that but just with a curse?
To be fair, I would claim something like that. I would claim something. You just have to. If you're going to get murdered and you can try and like curse something, I'm cursing something.
Wasn't it in Malta you had Ollie, is it Ollie Reed?
Oliver Reed.
Oliver Reed, yeah. The pub that he died in.
Yeah.
Was like he had like his little seat that he... Was it Ollie's Last Drip or something like that, the name of the pub?
Something like that. I actually went back there with Mum when we went.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I still have the photos of it. When I had to do the project for school, you know, when you were allowed to go on holiday in school time.
It's crazy.
But the only way you were allowed to go is if like you made it educational.
Yeah.
So I done this whole like project on it and was like photos of everywhere that we've been and the history. Do you think they looked at it? No. I still have it and I still look at it. I think, I love that holiday.
Was a good holiday. When I went back there, it was heaving.
Oh,
it was
really?
gross. And also me and Andrew were so ill.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember that.
That we were just like, let's not sit down and drink anything. And I was also pregnant and I couldn't drink anything at the pub anyway, which was depressing. So I was like, what am I actually doing here?
Yeah, I suppose it would be now that Malta's actually more known about.
Yeah. Anyway, basically he cursed that chair.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, whoever fucking sits in there is going to die.
Yeah.
Okay. So the crazy thing is, they didn't just hang him and bury him. They gibleted him.
What does that mean? That they took out his intestines?
So they put his body in a metal cage,
right,
and hung it from a post called a stoop, right across from the pub as a warning.
Wait, they hung him, then put him in a cage, hung the cage.
I'm just going to
as a warning outside of the pub.
Let's find the definition of gibleted.
I mean, all I can think of is giblets from when you get a turkey.
That's what I'm thinking. This is I have to get my dyslexia to actually
just copy and paste.
So, a gibleted bodies refer to the practice primarily in Britain from the 17th and 19th centuries. I love it. It's coming from Britain.
Of course.
So, where the corpse of an executed criminal, especially murderers, pirates, and highwaymen, were encased in iron cages or chains and hung in a prominent public place to serve as a deterrent. So it's a gruesome spectacle meant to discourage others from similar crimes. These iron structures called giblet irons, right? Or is it giblet? It might be giblet.
Yeah, I was going to say giblets,
but giblet is spelled with a G anyway, isn't it? Like it's.
But it's just kind of like how you have the GIFs, but people call them GIFs.
Yeah. But that's basically it. It's just they're
hung and then hung again in a cage.
Yeah, they're left to rot, basically, as a symbol of a deterrent.
Sounds tasty.
So it's either gibleted or gibleted, I don't know. But yeah. They put it right across from the pub.
Lovely.
I feel like at that point you're looking for someone to come back and curse something.
Yeah. Especially if he says, "That's my chair," and you're just hanging him outside the pub so he can watch people sit in his chair.
You imagine he's just ever like
you just take the chair away, wouldn't you? Not just hang him there so he can watch people sitting in his chair.
Yeah, that's
you're just gonna piss him off even more.
Yeah,
people are stupid.
Right. So for years, Patreons.
I don't know the right word.
What is I always hear it, but then I always forget.
I think it depends on
patrons,
like American and English.
Yeah, basically, people who would go to the pub would sit in that pub and look out the window at Thomas's rotting remains.
Oh,
and
sit there, just drinking your pint, just staring at a rotting corpse.
Yeah, it's a nice landscape.
The smell.
Look at that landscape over there. How many maggots do you think's in there today?
The smell, though. Because death has a certain smell, but then a rotting corpse.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
So for a long time, it was just a local ghost story. But then the accidents started happening.
Whoopsie!
Someone peed on the floor.
Sorry, that's me.
So in 1894, a chimney sweep and his friends were drinking at the pub. The sweep sat in the chair for a laugh. You're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
There's almost been 100 years, and you're just like, it's so funny. I'm going to sit in this cursed chair.
Do we know if this man's been taken down yet?
I'm assuming he has been.
I hope so. Otherwise, he's just dust in the cage, then, isn't he?
I guess so. Okay, yeah. So this chimney sweep thought it'd be funny to sit in the chair and had to have a laugh.
Idiot.
That night, he never made it home.
Well, why do you think?
Yeah, they found him the next morning, dead, hanging from a gatepost right near the spot where Busby's gallows used to be.
Well,
I think Thomas was just like, you can hang here and look at that chair.
You
forever.
think it's funny that I'm dead and I curse this chair? Well, look who's laughing now, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, there's no coincidence in that.
No.
You sit in the chair of death and you're literally found hanging dead in...
You didn't even make it 24 hours.
Yeah. Right where Thomas Busby was left to rot.
It wasn't where he left to rot. It was where the gallows...
Yeah, but
Then he was hung up outside the pub. He was hung in the gallows and then re-hung in the cage outside the pub.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
But it's where he died.
Yeah.
So he's going to have connections to both places.
I just feel like you're an idiot.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't do it.
I mean, what I want to know is what happened to this chair within those 100 years? Did they have a sign on it saying, do not sit in this chair?
I don't know. I mean, back then, they didn't really make signs like that. This is still in the 1800s.
Yeah, but...
Some idiot. They're not...
What happened in those 100 years?
Right, let's just think about it. Men used to... Going back to men being dumb. But they used to run the pubs most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're probably just like, oh, fuck it, let's just see what happens.
And then because people are so superstitious, they're like, nobody sit in that chair.
Yeah, let's just fuck around and find out.
Yeah, but for 100 years, nobody sat in that chair.
Apparently not. Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the happenings.
Well, you should.
But as far as I know, people were warned not to.
Yeah.
You know. So, fast forward to the 1940s. There was a Royal Canadian Air Force base nearby, and the airmen used to flock to this pub, which was by then named the Busby. But I keep Busby, it's not as the Busby Stoop Inn.
Okay, so
you literally call it the Busby Stoop. He was literally left on the stoop in his cage.
You're naming a pub after him. I mean, that's what every criminal wants, isn't it? A pub named after them?
Yeah.
I know. To curse a chair.
I feel like at this point, people must be warned now.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're making a big thing about Busby being...
And also the guy was
haunted.
laughing, going, I'm going to sit in this chair.
Yeah, like, as if we know that
so
it's
I think,
cursed.
Yeah, so I don't think anybody had sat in that chair for the 100 years. Because of superstition. People have been like, do not go near it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm stupid.
It became a grim tradition. These young pilots would dare each other to sit in the death chair.
Well, aren't men stupid? Women wouldn't do this.
Yeah. The regulars at the pub started noticing a terrifying pattern. Any airmen who sat in the chair during their night out never came back from their mission.
I wonder why.
Like, at some point, you must think, let's not.
Well, at some point, would you not just take the chair away?
But then it's probably bringing people into your pub because they want to see the chair.
And put it in a glass case so nobody can get to it.
Yeah. I think at this point, though, it's like when you see that, all of the memes of like, you like stop putting warning labels on things. Just let like nature run its course. When it's like, don't climb into a fucking like meat grinder.
This packet of peanuts contains peanuts.
If you're allergic, don't eat the peanuts. Yeah.
Do not touch this bag. It contains peanuts.
Ooh, shiny bag. Oh no!
Oh, bag of peanuts. I wonder what's inside.
But this is the point. Like, I just feel like you're warned.
Yeah,
there's probably a sign at this point saying, "Don't sit in this chair. You might die."
Have you noticed that every warning sign that's around is because somebody was stupid enough to do it?
Yeah, it's very true. So yeah, they basically, all of the airmen who would sit in the chair wouldn't ever come back from their missions. So, yeah. They were shot down or disappeared over the channel, basically.
Yeah, I mean, they sat in the chair.
Yeah. So it got so bad that the locals started begging the soldiers to stay away from it.
No, let them do it.
But it's like...
if they're stupid enough to do
I'm
it...
not begging you. I'm not begging you to not be stupid. You want to go fuck around and find out, you go do you.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch you get shot down or
So by the
hung.
By the 1970s, the body count was getting ridiculous. So two RAF pilots sat in. So two RAF pilots sat in it on a dare. The car hit a tree on the way back from the base, and both died. A builder who was cajoled.
I don't know without reading it.
It's CAJOLED. Colluded. Oh my god, I sound like a fucking dumb bitch. I'm sorry, guys.
That's right. I couldn't even spell it out in my head. I have to read it for me to be able to work out what it is. So you're there spelling out this word to me, and I'm like, ooh.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, a builder was colluded into sitting into it during lunch. Later that afternoon, he fell through a roof and died on impact.
Well, that's why you don't give in to peer pressure.
Even a cleaning lady who just tripped and bumped into the chair while mopping was later
Oh, okay, now that's not fair. She didn't mean to.
Oh my god. So, she can't even fall into the chair or bump it because while she was mopping it, that happened, right?
Yeah.
And she was later diagnosed with a fatal brain tumour.
Oh.
That poor cleaning lady.
Oh, so it's like you're not going to instantly die. You're just going to die slowly and horribly.
I would die straight away because I'm so clumsy.
You would fall straight into it.
I would fall into it and tip a cup of tea or not or something.
You'd fall into it and smack your head open, and that's how you'll die. You would literally die by falling onto the chair.
So the landlord at the time, Tony Earnshaw, he was a total skeptic until a delivery man for the brewery sat in it whilst dropping beer barrels off. So I'm going to reread that. The landlord at the time, Tony Earnshaw, was a total skeptic until a delivery man for the brewery sat in it whilst dropping off beer barrels in the cellar. The guy joked about how comfortable it was. Less than an hour later, literally 1 hour later, his van veered off the road and he was killed.
Well, it's because he was so comfortable.
Sat in a
dead man's chair.
That guy, Thomas, is hanging out there.
He's probably like fucking dumb people.
And he's just like, oh, you're sitting in my comfortable chair, are you?
It's so comfy. How about this cliff?
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine how haunted this town is? Like,
but also, you were a landlord of a pub. And there's so many bodies piling up over the years. And you're like, I'm a skeptic. Excuse me, what? Are you living under a rock?
But can you, at the same time, can you imagine? Yeah, to be fair, if you've seen all this stuff and then what happens. But I guess for him, he can't take that chair out of the pub. Can you imagine the shit that would happen to you if you took the chair?
I mean, yeah, I didn't think of that. Or what you could do.
That lady,
you could dare someone to take the chair away. Therefore, you have not touched that chair.
Or you could donate it to an old people's home.
Oh,
and then,
Susie.
No, because you could tell them.
A euthanasia chair.
Yeah, it's like a friendly chair. You go sit in it if you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Because...
Or you could leave it in the pub and just have a note to the care home.
Yeah.
And just be like, and to the hospitals, like, look, if you have any patients that really want to go and there's nothing left you can do and they're just suffering, wheel them down to this pub
Super comfy chair.
They can sit themselves into the chair. You can take them home, pop them in bed.
I would not be taking them home. They just sat in that chair. The amount of cars.
Well, let's hope that it's right next to it.
I'd be leaving breadcrumbs and hoping they come pick them up. Some little mints. Anyway,
little menthols.
Tony, the owner, finally said enough is enough. He realised he couldn't have he realised he couldn't have a piece of furniture in his building that was essentially a serial killer.
I mean, that's fair enough, but don't tell me that he took it out.
So, in 1978, Tony donated the chair to the Thirsk Museum. It's Thirsk, if anyone wants to know. I'm pretty sure it's Thirsk. But he had one strict, non-negotiable condition. No one ever is allowed to sit in that chair again. So that's his rule for the museum. Like,
people don't listen to that.
You do not let anyone ever sit in that chair. So the museum took it so seriously that they didn't just put a do not touch sign on it. They actually bolted it to the wall 5 feet off the ground. Like, it's literally hanging in the air so that it physically is impossible for a human butt to touch the seat.
Why did they do that instead of just putting the glass case?
Yeah.
And bolting the glass case to the floor?
It would have made way more sense.
Because then you don't have to touch, because people are still going to touch it.
Yeah.
So you haven't protected anybody, because you're still going to have someone going,
that's going to try and climb
do
it.
not touch. I'll touch that. Especially 5 foot. I mean, I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
So it's still, like, I could bump my head on that.
But also, there's going to be some idiot that's going to trample themselves up onto the chair.
Exactly. People can be like, oh, little kid, let's just sit you up on that chair, shall we?
Mm-hmm. All right, and get this.
Idiot.
Since they hung it up 40-something years ago, there's no more related deaths. It's like, as long as it's floating, the curse is on pause.
Yeah, just put it in a glass case.
Yeah, they could have just put it in a glass case.
What happens if that thing falls? It could fall onto somebody's head.
I'm assuming,
and also, somebody's had to touch that to bolt it, so were they wearing gloves?
Yeah, but I'm assuming, like, with a museum, they probably got, like, the,
They probably blessed it all first, didn't they?
No, but, like, a guard or something around the outside, so, like, it's probably in its own, like, little section. And then it's hanging, so you can see it, but it's probably on its own, like...
It's probably got a little, like...
What is it called?
I was going to say poles, but it's not poles.
It's like poles with the strings.
Yeah. Little barricade.
That's it. Yeah, it's probably got that, like most museums do, so you don't actually touch the stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's something like that.
People never listen to that, though.
Very
the amount of times where you see people, like, jumping over it and, like, touching stuff.
So, the final twist.
Mm-hmm.
A furniture historian recently looked at the chair and said it was likely made in the 1840s, which is 140 years after Busby was executed. So either the curse jumped into a new chair, or the story is even weirder than we thought.
So he was like, no, but I don't like this chair anymore, I'm going to go to a different one.
Like,
was it from the chair from the same spot? Because you know how some people are like, that's my spot.
That's very true, yeah. So maybe you just like the spot, not necessarily the chair.
But then if that was the case...
So they've either replaced the chair. Maybe the person that originally owned it, after the people started dying, they got rid of that chair and they just put a new chair there.
But then people are still dying.
Yeah, but then maybe it is the spot, like you said.
But then if it was a spot, then stuff would be happening in the pub still.
Yeah, unless it's just...
I reckon that guy's wrong. I reckon it's just weirder than what we thought. Because it doesn't make sense. If there was deaths... before, but then nothing happened between the 17th century and the 18th century.
Yeah.
So it could have changed.
Something could have happened. We
but
just
then
don't know.
maybe once it started happening, once the death started happening, then it attached to the chair. Maybe it was attached to the spot first, and then once somebody sat in it, it then, like, I don't know, activated it or something.
Yeah.
And it was like attached to the chair then.
Maybe. But basically, if you're in North Yorkshire and you go to see the chair hanging from a ceiling, just
Don't touch it.
Yeah, you go to that museum and there's a chair there and it's hanging. Stay away from it. Don't bump it.
Also, if you go anywhere and somebody says, do not touch this thing or do not sit in this chair because you will die, do as you're told.
Yeah, basically. If you read a warning sign, just adhere to the warning sign. There's a reason there's a warning sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let natural selection take you out.
That is the story of the chair of death.
Well, from a weird old chair, we're going to the Dybbuk Box.
Okay. I have no idea what to expect from this.
No, I have no idea either. Again, I haven't really read it. I just kind of saw it and I was like, yes, cool, that sounds creepy. So, in 2001, an antique refurbisher named Kevin Manis bought a wine cabinet at an estate sale in Portland.
Okay.
The granddaughter of the original owner was a Holocaust survivor, and she told him never open it.
Okay, if a Holocaust survivor is telling you not to do something, just fucking listen.
Exactly. Again, do as you're told. Do as you're told. She said there was a Dybbuk.
Okay.
For anybody who doesn't know what a Dybbuk is, it's a malicious spirit.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so it's a malicious spirit trapped inside this box.
Oh, why trap them in boxes? Boxes are just what they want to be opened.
Yeah, but then if you have nowhere else containing them, because you can't
trap it in a spider. No one's gonna fuck with that.
I don't know. Some people do.
I wouldn't.
We used Daddy Long Legs. Used to pull the legs off.
No, I know, but I'm saying like you have a box with a spider, like a glass box with a fucking giant spider in it. No one's gonna be like, oh, I really want to touch that.
Yeah, people have jumping spiders as pets.
Yeah, but they're jumping spiders, they're not tarantulas.
People have tarantulas as pets.
Yeah, I know, but they're just weird and they deserve to have whatever the spirit is. I feel like at some point you deserve it.
Well, you know, I couldn't have a spider in a box. That would, no. I'm okay with spiders. If they stay in the corner of the room,
no,
they can stay there.
I think about
the moment they start moving, they meet the Hoover.
I always worry when I see a spider in the bathroom that it's actually like a little micro camera.
Is your tinfoil hat okay?
Do you never have that thing where you see a fly that's flying around and you're in the shower and you're like, is that an actual fly or is that something spying on me? Yes, I know I'm a very paranoid person. Okay, things happen. I am that important.
What colour is your tinfoil hat?
Anyway,
you got in every colour.
All right, just carry on with the story.
Anyway, Kevin, being a curious guy,
Kevin's
aka stupid.
He didn't get the joke.
Huh? So Kevin's not here from Home Alone.
Yeah. Fancy Kevin. Kevin's not here. Anyway, go back to what you're saying because I missed it from getting distracted by Kevin.
Okay. Kevin, who apparently isn't here, being the curious guy, aka stupid, opened it anyway.
Yeah.
Inside, he found 2 1920s pennies.
No.
A lock of blonde hair.
No.
A lock of black hair.
Weird.
And a small golden statue. And that's when things got weird.
I'm sorry. You just went and risked your life for this fucking... Like, at least it could be something cool. But you've got pennies and hair?
Yeah, pennies, hair, and a golden statue. But not just like one lock of hair. It's like a blonde lock and a black lock.
Yeah, that's just weird. That's 2 separate people you've taken that from.
Yeah. Like, when someone says, like, a little lock of blonde hair and a lock of black hair, I think of children's hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, carry on.
Yeah. Kevin claimed that every time the box was in his shop, light bulbs would shatter. Mm-hmm. And he'd smell jasmine, and sulphur.
That's not a good sign.
No.
Get rid of the box.
He eventually gave it to his mother
What?
as a birthday gift.
What the fuck's wrong with this man?
Oh, it gets worse.
Did he leave the locks of hair in there?
I don't know. I don't know. But it gets worse. So he gave it to his mum as a birthday gift.
Why would you do that? Do you hate your mum?
I don't... Apparently so. Because within minutes of touching it, she suffered a stroke.
Holy shit. What the fuck's wrong with this man? Oh, it's bursting light bulbs in my shop. I was warned not to, open it by a Holocaust survivor.
Yeah.
And it's got different types of children's hair, coins, and a statue. And I'm like, yeah, Mum.
Hey, Mummy!
You really want this box of treats?
Happy birthday!
I handpicked these treats for you.
Yeah, here's a malicious spirit that I was warned was in here.
And have fun with it.
Yeah. So, yeah, she had a stroke.
And so she died?
I don't know.
It sounds like she died.
I would have thought so. And if she hadn't, then... I mean, some people do survive strokes. I do know people who have had strokes and they're fine. But I would say if... She sounds like she's an elderly woman.
Yeah.
So, possibly not.
Okay, well...
And if it's something from a malicious spirit, you're not going to survive that.
No, yeah, okay. These are the worst son in the world. If my kids ever come home with a fucking box, they can keep it.
No. They can give it to the neighbours.
Yeah.
Give it to the neighbours for Christmas. It's not coming in this house.
Okay.
He eventually sold it on eBay.
Of course he did. Because killing his mum and shattering light bulbs wasn't enough.
Yep. So where do you put your weird crap? On eBay.
I think we've learned that eBay just shouldn't be maybe used.
I think eBay is the legal dark web.
Yeah,
it's like the grey web.
Fuck me. All right, let's hear what happened on eBay.
Yep. He sold it on eBay with a massive warning. The next owner claimed it caused his hair to fall out in clumps.
Is that what happened with the first owner? And that's why there's clumps of hair in there?
I don't know. The owner after that, so I'm guessing he sold this thing on eBay again.
Uh-huh.
The owner after that said his house became infested with shadow people.
What?
Shadow people, so like Batman and...
Yeah, no, I get it. But why?
Just infested. So that it means more than one. More than one shadow person was there. And an infestation means there's like...
So, wait a second.
Multiple.
What did the guy with the hair falling out do? Did he sell it again?
I'm guessing so, because there's another owner
thought,
after.
let's just sell it on eBay again.
Yeah. So, the original idiot, Kevin... Damn it, Kevin. He sold it on eBay with a warning. I don't know what the warning was, but probably don't give it to your mum.
Yeah.
So he sold it on eBay with a warning. Someone thought, that looks cool. I'm taking that. Then his hair fell out in clumps.
Okay, what is it with this hair issue?
I don't know.
The
box likes hair.
I mean, it does make me
It's
think...
a hairy box.
It does make me think that the first person who ever owned this...
It's fine, I'll laugh by myself, it's fine.
No, I heard it. But it does make you think there was two owners before that their hair fell out and they left it in the box as a treat for someone else.
Possibly.
Maybe that's how they locked the spirit in there, because they were victims, and then they put their hair in the box to lock the spirit in there.
Maybe it lured it in. Maybe the spirit likes hair. So it was like, here, little spirit, here's some hair.
You know of Charlie's Angels?
So
You got the thin man from Charlie's Angels. He goes, he sniffs the hair of he pulls the hair out. He was like,
it's been many years since I watched that
I
film.
always remember him. He scared the shit out of me. He used to make that really weird little. That's how. Do you remember it? Oh my goodness! How do you not remember
It's been many years, and I was young when we were watching that.
Oh God, he used to scare the shit out of me.
Okay, so this is where it gets a little spicy.
Okay.
In 2021, Kevin Manis,
2021 isn't like recent,
yeah,
right?
he admitted he made up the entire story. He was a creative writer who wanted to see if he could create a modern myth. But this is very fucked up. People still report getting sick or feeling dread when they're near the box at Zach Bagans Museum.
Oh, is that Bagans?
Zach Bagans, yeah.
He's the one that owns the
painting.
Yeah, the other painting.
Yeah. So,
okay, I'm sorry, but I had to find it. I'm sorry, but we have to insert it. So
it just reminded me of the goat. The screaming goat. That's what I thought you were playing.
Because I done that weird sound. I have to show people what I mean. I think I actually got the sound. Are you ready for this?
Oh god.
I don't think you're ready for it. Okay. You need to stop because my pregnancy hormones make me laugh uncontrollably sometimes.
That's why it's making me laugh. Oh god.
The other night I couldn't stop laughing and I was just crying. I was laughing so much. I can't control it. Right, okay.
Oh god.
But if anyone else remembers that part from Charlie's Angels, please comment below because oh god. It was so creepy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Zach Bagans Museum.
Yeah, he's got the box in his museum.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And people still report weird things happening with it.
Right. I'm assuming Zach Bagans has done something with it to make it.
I'm not sure. I would presume so. With any haunted, creepy stuff, you should do
something.
Yeah. But yeah, why are you still laughing?
Oh, it makes me laugh. Okay, carry on. I can't control it. I have to really fight it.
And like, has this? You can be editing this later and just start laughing again.
The thing is, the audio is gonna from the screen. Oh god, I need to stop. I have an issue. It's the pregnancy hormone. It literally makes me just laugh uncontrollably and I can't stop.
It's like Malachi when he's tired. He does a creepy laugh.
Right. That Bagans Museum.
Yes.
People still finding that things are happening.
Yeah. So, do you think it was a sort of one of those things where it's like you manifest it so much that like it becomes that thing?
That tulpa.
Yeah.
Like a tulpa. Maybe. So what? So he made up the whole thing.
Kevin made the whole thing up.
So he just fucking gave his mum a stroke and killed her, though.
I mean,
what
actually happened to his mum then?
I don't know.
Was he like, oh no, she had a stroke?
Yeah, it sounds more like it's like a tulpa.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what he did to his mum.
Listen, did she actually have a stroke and he blamed it on this box? Or did he cause her to have something wrong with her?
Did he
and then was like, Oh, the box did it.
But or was he like, my mum's pissing me off?
Well, like Ed. Was it Ed? What's his name?
Again.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He has issues, but he didn't.
No, I'm talking about the serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he.
Ed Gein didn't call. How did his mum die? We're pretty
He
sure.
put her vocal cords in the sink so she can finally shut the fuck up.
That's So Ed Gein's the one that makes nipple belts.
I was not expecting that.
The co-ed killer.
Yeah.
What was his name? Why can't I think of his name? I always know
I
his
thought
name.
he became that Ed.
I think it is. And Ed Kemper, I think it is.
Very similar names.
Yeah, Ed Kemper
Right,
put his
okay.
mum's vocal cords in the
Garbage
disposal so she
could finally shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. But no, I think this other guy who gave him a stroke, maybe he literally summoned this demon to do that.
Yeah.
And then was like, I'm going to get rid of the box after the evidence. It's like, let's just get rid of the evidence of what killed mum.
Yeah, maybe he kind of like crossroads demon sort of thing.
Who the fuck knows? But whatever it is. Where did he get the hair from?
Oh yeah. And what happened? Like, did he leave the hair in the box, or did he just take it?
Or did he buy the box and then it still did have the hair in it?
But then,
because I want to know where he got these locks of hair from.
Yeah,
because that's weird.
There's so many questions.
There are a lot of questions. Well, I'm glad the episode of Uncontrollable Laughter's over, though. Oh my goodness. It's just been such a weird... I feel like this is just part of my mental breakdown, though.
It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. Yeah, it really is. But, I mean, I actually think those stories were pretty good. I did like them. This is... I think we should probably just end the episode here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I talk about anything else, I'm going to uncontrollably laugh again. And it's just going to be hours of audio of just me laughing. And I don't need any more laughter.
Yeah.
In
you
my
might
life
wait yourself
for a second. Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you've made it this far into the episode, let us know what your last meal would be.
Also, if you remember the creepy guy, thin man from Charlie's Angels. So yeah, comment below. As always, come follow us on TikTok, Instagram,
Oh, we have
Facebook.
a new TikTok page.
Yes, so instead of the Cold Spot Confessions podcast on TikTok, it's the Cold Spot Confessions pod.
Yeah, because our first
account
went funny, and I think we got shadow banned. So we've made up the new one. So go hit follow on that.
Yeah, because we have only
share
got
it with your friends,
like a few subscribers, and it's a little bit sad.
Yeah, so we can't do any lives at the moment.
Yeah, and if you're listening to
this
on YouTube, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we love you guys for listening, and thank you so much for supporting us. If you have any stories that you'd like us to read for you, then please send any cool spooky stories to the Coldspot Confessions podcast at gmail.com, and we will try and read them out for you in later episodes. But yeah, thank you so much guys for listening, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.